So, as you can see in front of me, we have got a load of Greggs bags because Greggs have just brought out their brand new summer menu, and of course we have got all the new items. The only one new item that we've missed off is the prawn pasta because I can't stand seafood, so it'd be super biased anyway. But everything else that is brand new, that isn't returning, we have got. Let's dig in. So we have just unpacked everything. We're going to start off first with the mango lemonade because obviously that's going to melt with the ice and go less fizzy. So we're going to go with this first. I feel like mango lemonade could be really good. Also, just ignore my face and how I might sound. I'm coming down with a cold, so just bear with me. This looks really, really refreshing. I'm really looking forward to this. I love mango anyway. As always, in these last few videos, as people have pointed out in the comments, I mean, I think Alfie wants his own YouTube channel at this point because he's constantly in them. So I have stirred that. Don't know if you can tell because he decided to put his heat in the way. Let's try. Ooh. That is very strong of mango. A few of these I've had because obviously I did the iced KFC's drinks very recently. Not as strong as this. Goof, sheesh. Where McDonald's, you know, they put like 2 pumps in. I think they've put all of the shots of syrup in. I need to stir that more because it tasted very, very strong, concentrated in my throat. It hurt a little. I do appreciate I might be slightly biased because I've got a sore throat, but that was strong. It looks a lot more dispersed now. Yeah, that's a lot more palatable. When you first get the drink, stir it lows because honestly that was just full syrupy concentrate in my neck. That was strong. Yeah, that's really good. As you can tell by the colour, super strong of mango. They haven't like just put a couple little sips in now. Yeah, so you don't get any carbonation whatsoever. It's just like a juice. Slight little bit like aftertaste, which I'm guessing is the lemonade. It sort of tails off into like slightly a bit more like juice. Really, really good. I really like this. So if you're a fan of like a strong mango but it's a lot thinner than a juice with a little bit of like lemonade-y hint at the end with loads of ice in, you'll definitely like this. I like this a lot. In a hot summer's day, this would be delicious. I'm going to give this an easy 7.8 out of 10. That is really good, and I think if I didn't have a sore throat it might even get higher, but it is a bit sore in the little throat. And well there. I like the fact that they're making the drinks taste like the actual flavour, which is nice. So up next, we have a tomato and mozzarella pasta, which is part of their brand new salad range, which is what their summer menu is. Makes sense, I know a lot of people like salad in the summer. Not me personally. It smells very strong of tomato, which obviously it's going to. Let's back up the description, let's zoom in, let's give it a try. It looks actually really decent, to be fair. So yeah, it's fully packed, to be fair. I think I saw a fork in this last bag I had, which is handy because I got one for the other one as well. We do, we have a fork. Yeah, so the only one, as I said, a bit off is the prawn one. There's a chicken and bacon one, but I googled that and I'm going to put it here. These are the ones that are returning. Here are the ones that are new. I would have already put that up at the beginning of the video, but just in case I did it too quickly, you can see. So, a bit of the pasta and a bit of the cheese. Yeah, I always find it weird when pasta is cold anyways, because I like my pasta hot. So once you get past the fact that the pasta is cold, which is a little bit weird, it's actually pretty decent because it's more like a creamy tomato sauce. I'll show you there. It's like it's got like creamy sauce on it, which is nice. And you get hints of tomato come through, hints of herbs, a little bit of flavouring of, I think it's like a spinachy flavour, which is quite nice. The cheese is really good. Mozzarella cheese I'm a big fan of because I like the texture of mozzarella because it almost feels, and it sounds disgusting, but a little bit like meaty as opposed to just cheese, which I really like. We're going to have a bit of the tomato now. I'm not a massive tomato fan because I don't think I'm going to like this, but it's part of the pasta. Yay. No. No. Yeah, no. I hate that tomato. It's disgusting. As you can probably tell by my face, I find tomato in general, the texture is grim. It's very, very soft. And then it's almost like sharp in the throat and quite vinegary as well. I really don't like that tomato whatsoever. But the creamy, herby, tomatoey pasta with the mozzarella bits in it are really tasty and really nice. I would just heat this up and eat that. That'd be really nice. And take the tomatoes off. But in general, for like to get an actual meal as opposed to like a sandwich, it's pretty decent, to be fair. I would give that a solid 6 out of 10. It does miss, for me personally, meat. I like to have meat in my pasta, but considering there's no meat in there, the mozzarella does sort of step in like that because it's sort of like a meaty cheese. Like the texture is like meat. But it doesn't blow me away. It isn't phenomenal. The flavours aren't exceptionally great. But consider it's just tomato, mozzarella, a bit of herbs and cream pasta. It's pretty decent. The pasta also is cooked very well. They haven't overcooked or undercooked anything there. The ingredients also taste like good quality. Solid 6 out of 10, yeah. Not bad at all. This one is one that looks like, if you're like into your health and fitness, which I'm not, you'll really enjoy it. It looks pretty decent, to be fair. It's just, I don't think it's just going to be my cup of tea. So we have the chicken grains and greens with egg bowl. 25 grams of protein in this thing. So I'm going to try and do a zoom. It's going to be a little tricky. We're going to put the description up now. Just hope for the best. I hope you could see that in the zoom. If not, we've got some spinachy greens here, some chicken with some grains, some boiled egg, and then some sort of green sauce. I know the green sauces. I'm not looking forward to the green sauce, is what I can tell you. And then on the bottom, underneath the sauce there, we've got some, I remember seeing on the descriptions like white and red. I'm not sure if this is how you pronounce it. Quinoa? I think it's quinoa. I've seen it on TikTok before. Have I ever tried it? Don't think so. It's not my cup of tea, like. I'm going to open this up, if we can. So, what I'm going to do is just be brave. And I'm just going to pour this dressing over it, because I think the dressing is designed to be on the bowl. So we're going to just do that now. Hope that's tasty, whatever this is, because it's all over my salad now. But it's in the bowl, part of the new menu. So it's going on. It's on everything. Again, we'll try zoom. Hope the best. So, get a piece of the chicken with the quinoa, some beans, some sauce, some spinach. Just a bit of everything apart from the egg, to be honest. Nah, it's not my cup of tea, that like. Ooh, gosh. No, that's not for me whatsoever. So the chicken in here is actually pretty soft, which I'm surprised at, because normally when you get sliced chicken and things like this, it's dry, it's like a flip-flop, you can bounce it off the surface. The spinach is spinach. It's a leaf. The quinoa doesn't really have a lot of flavour, if I'm honest. It's just a bit like grainy, and then you get seeds which don't have a lot of flavour, just seedy. I do regret pouring the sauce all over this because the sauce is not for me. It's like creamy and herby, and initially it's really nice, and then has sort of like a harsh vinegary aftertaste, which I do not enjoy whatsoever. No, no, and considering this is £5.20, by the way, dear like robbery. Oh, you literally get, yeah, one egg. One egg, a few slices, mainly just leaves and salad. £5.20. No, they've lost their mind. No. No, that's not for me. The hard-boiled egg, to be fair, wasn't actually that bad. It's more of the texture of like the slime of the egg that I don't enjoy. I actually like the flavour of egg. No. It's just, I feel like it just tastes a lot of like the earth, like the ground. This is why I don't like salad, because it just tastes like the earth. It just sounds like ground. The textures are just a lot of chewing. It's just not pleasant. I feel like there's not a lot of flavour in here, considering there's a lot of components in here. The overwhelming flavour is just the sauce. Like the quinoa, the leaves, the seeds, the grains, everything that's in here doesn't add a lot of flavour. I'm trying to detect what this sauce actually even is, because it starts off nice and ends awful. Yeah, because it's like creamy and herby, a bit of garlic, and then at the end it tastes a little bit sharp-ish. But in general, the sauce is actually quite pleasant. It's right at the very end that it just becomes too much. And I think also after eating the full thing with that sauce on, it might be a little bit sickly because it is quite creamy with the herbs, with the garlic, and then obviously the little like acidy aftertaste. No. The ingredients have been cooked well, and also the ingredients taste like good quality. It doesn't taste like cheap chicken, it doesn't taste like cheap anything. So the ingredients themselves are good. I do think the price bracket of £5.20 is extortionate and crazy, and I've only got it for this video. Obviously if I liked it, I still wouldn't get it again. That's crazy. No, yeah, I'm gonna give that like a 2 out of 10, just because the ingredients are good, everything's cooked well, but the flavour is awful for me personally. But Alf would be happy because he's eating chicken and egg. Up next, the brand new donut, which I think is what he wants first. We have the mango and passion fruit donut. I don't know if that's going to go together, if I'm going to like it. We'll see. Cheers. I didn't realise, because it's a ring donut, it's actually got jam on the inside. Let me show you. Yeah, so the jam on the inside is where you get all the flavour from. It's really strong of mango, really strong of passion fruit. That's actually really zingy, fresh, and the dough here is ever so slightly dry, I'm gonna be honest. This probably needs microwaving for like 10-15 seconds, and then it brings the donut back to being really soft again, which is nice, which I'm gonna do off camera. Yeah, I actually thoroughly enjoyed that, which I'm surprised at because fruit in desserts isn't normally my thing. That is really, really tasty because on the top, you get a nice bit of sugar ice in there. And then these crispies just add a bit of crunch to it, so just a bit of depth of like textures and stuff, which I really, really like. As said, as you're eating it, the dough continues to be a bit dry, which isn't great. But the jam is really flavorful of mango and passion fruit. Basically, it's really like, tastes like tropical flavors, really fruity, really tasty jam. The jam is well made as well. I really enjoy everything about that. That's really nice. Would I choose it again over like a chocolate thing or a caramel thing? No. But if I was in the mood for something I feel a bit more lighter with it, then yes, because it feels a little bit lighter when you eat it. It doesn't taste as heavy as like a chocolate donut would. So that's actually really good. I'm going to give that a solid 7.5 out of 10. Loses some points because it is dry, but the fruitiness of that is delicious. So in general, the new menu, it's okay. So, I mean, I wasn't expecting high hopes anyways from a salad range. The new menu, I think, is okay. I think if you're into your fruit, definitely pick up a mango lemonade. Very refreshing, very strong. I'm a big fan of it, really nice. The donut's good. So in general, the new fruity items, I think are really nice. But the salad range for me, it's just like average. It's just okay. I wouldn't necessarily rush to get it. It's just alright. Like, if you're in Greg's and you're fancying a meal rather than a sandwich and you want like to feel like a bit like you're having an actual meal rather than just a bit of bread, you want to feel a bit fuller, maybe it's just quite hot outside, is it worth picking up? Absolutely, it is. But is it something I would say to you, go and choose this over this? No, I wouldn't say that. So we're going to give him also a piece of chicken, because people have been saying that he needs his own channel, so come get it, baby. Come on. It's okay. Good boy. Good boy. Loved it. I think you thought it was a trick there. Usually it's because I make him wait until afterwards. I think that's why I thought it was a trick. Take care, stay safe. See you guys in the next one.